am too old to have that super bright light shining. Yeah, not so good. Not so good. Well, then it's really weird. Hello. Hi. Hello, hello. Hi, Mary J.
Hello.
What are you doing? Don't mind me. Hi, friends. Hello. Hello, hello. There we go. It's coming. Hi, guys. It's a little dark in here, isn't it? It's either too dark or it's too light or it's too shadowy back there. I don't know. Anyhow, hello. How are we? That's really bugging me. Oh, well. Hi, friends. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Why am I so shy? Why am I so shy all of a sudden? I don't know. I don't know. All right, friends. My hair lady styled my hair differently today, so it's a little bit. Anyhow, hi. Hello. Let's see. Hi, Shell and Jane and Rainey and Kathy and Mary J. Blige and Shelley and Carol. Hi, Tabitha and Wanda and Amy Sunshine. What a great name. Amy Sunshine. Teresa B. Hi, Gabby, Elizabeth, Annette, Sherry Lynn's Farm Girl Miscellany. Hi, friends. Welcome. Happy No, not Wednesday. Happy Tuesday. I'm used to saying Wednesday because usually we're on here on a Wednesday, right? Sorry. Don't mind me. Just don't mind me. Oh, I just never like to look. Anyhow, happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday night, not Wednesday night. Normally we're here on my YouTube channel on Wednesday nights doing What's New Wednesday. But today is Tuesday. We're not doing What's New Wednesday this week. We're doing What's New Wednesday, cross out Wednesday, Tuesday, because Wednesday this week is Valentine's. So I thought, well, maybe we should just do Tuesday instead. So if people want to hang out with their love, spouse, partner, pet, child, friend, whatever it is, then you can do that. And I don't know what Nick and I will do. So we'll see. Anyhow, welcome. So we're here tonight. We're here. I'm here. You guys are here. I will be sharing some of the What's New products on my website. It's interesting. This little kind of February is really interesting in kind of the crafting industry because you usually see manufacturers coming out with things January, and then like March, April, May. February is kind of a dry spell. So a little bit of a dry spell. But I will share with you a couple of fun things tonight. The Wherever collection from 49 and Market is a wonderful travel collection. Their Teal Essentials. I'll show you some products from their Teal Essentials. We'll take a quick look at the March, April Traveler's Notebook Kit. And, oh yes, the new watercolor pencils from Holtz. So that's the plan. That is oh, Gabby, you're so sweet. Thank you. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Cindy said, thanks for replying about editing your photos in your phone before using the Epson app. Such a great video. Thank you, friends. Thank you, Cindy. So, if you did not see it, the long-awaited, long-promised by me video about how to use the Epson Creative Print app is now up here on my YouTube channel. I will tell you guys, it probably took me about 10 hours to do that. It is a 30-minute video, but that's just content, filming content, the photos, editing, screenshots, anyhow, it all just takes a long time. So I don't want you to look at it and think, oh my goodness, 30 minutes. You could have done a 30-minute video for us, 3 years ago. It just takes a while, but it was long overdue. And if you use the Epson PictureMate PM400 printer, I cannot recommend enough. And I'm not saying I recommend the video. I'm just saying the app can do some amazing things. If you know how to use them. It's not difficult, but it's just like with anything. If you've never clicked on all the little buttons to see what it can do, there's some things that can really streamline your process of printing photos. Last thing I'll say about that, if you are one of the people that have had that printer in a box for a week, a month, a year, or longer, get it out of the box. Get it out of the box. It's not going to do you any good in the box. If learning how to use it has been holding you back, and again, I don't teach you how to use the printer. I teach you how to use the app, and the app to me is like where all the power is. So that is now available on my YouTube channel, and Yeah, it does some pretty cool things. And if you don't have that printer, then maybe even watch the app because you'll be able to see what you can do with it. Okay, anyhow. But you're welcome, Cindy. You are welcome. Hi, Ann from Tampa. Heather, Jane, cute. Thank you. Let's see. Cherie is in Florida. Sister-in-law's 70th birthday. Very good. Very good. Joanne said Mardi Gras, Shrove Tuesday. No, it's just interesting. We hear Ash Wednesday. I mean, I have not heard. Obviously, that's not something I follow, Ash Wednesday and Lent. I do know that's a thing, but I've never heard of Shrove Tuesday. So there we go. Hi, Melanie said, everyone happy Valentine's. Yes, happy Valentine's a day early. And Desby Glitter, hello. Yeah, oh good, I'm glad Desby Glitter, you liked the Epson video. Trisha Poland, happy belated birthday. I saw that on Facebook the other day. And then it just, went past me. So happy belated birthday, Trisha. Hi, Marie, nice to see you. Karen, yes, Karen, we know you hate printers. Yes, your nemesis. Wanda's hoping her daughter will help her hook it up. Okay, friends, let's get going, okay? I am going to rotate the camera. I'll turn off the overhead lights. We'll spin the studio lights, and then we'll be ready to roll. Okay? Okay. Spin. Like the spin doctors. Okay, there we go. Let's turn this off, because that will give us way too much glare. Move these little lights back into play. Okay, let's see what that looks like. I'm gonna make sure that we get enough light on the subject here, and then we'll end up with loads of glare too. So the glare is just, especially at night, it's something that it's hard to get away from. So I will do my best to get us away from the glare while we can. Really quickly, I had a heart acetate in stock for a little bit. It was in stock from Bella Boulevard, and then it went out of stock very quickly. And so I found something similar. This is just a cute, it's kind of a really dark, like pink. It's like a dark pink, really dark. I'd say probably closer to red than pink, but still kind of a dark pink. That is just a 12 by 12 piece of clear acetate. So if you had been looking for that and it sold out, well, there is something very similar. All right. Oh, I know, Denise, I probably said it's not Wednesday. Yes, it is Tuesday. I'm just used to saying what's new Wednesday. We're doing Tuesday tonight because of Valentine's. Teresa said her printer sat in the box for nearly 9 months. Finally got it out. Made a mini album for her sister's 50th birthday, and it was awesome. Yes, trust me, friends. If you have anything in the box, I don't know, if you have a new vacuum cleaner in the box, if you have makeup in the box, if you have a new sweater in the box, get the things out of the boxes, because they don't do us any good in the box, right? There's a little public service announcement. Get it out of the box, whatever it is. Okay, next up we have the March-April Traveler's Notebook Project Kit. So you may in the past have known these as like the spring kit, but I am now going forward calling them just what they are. January, February, March, April, May, June, and so forth. So this is the March, April Traveler's Notebook Project Kit. So I will show you kind of what it looks like. And then we will just take a quick look at the kit. So the project kit has everything that you need to set up your Traveler's Notebook for the months of March and April. So March, Easter is the end of March this year. So this would be the setup for March. The project kit does not include a Traveler's Notebook. It assumes that you have one or assumes that you will get one. But you have all the product that you need to decorate your fun little pockets. And then slip cover your 2 inserts, and then the clasp where I kind of put it all together with you. I've got some fun little double pom-pom trim that we'll be playing with there. Cotton balls come out twice a year. Cotton balls come out for Easter because it's cute, and the little Easter bunny's ears. And then a lot of times they come out for Christmas too, for Santa's beard. Fun little bunny paper clip as well. So that is the setup, or that's the part of the March part of the kit. I used the mint scallop from Doodlebug for my March setup, but I always say you can use whatever you want. Cover does not have to match whatever you use inside. That's March. And then April uses that super fun Fresh Air collection from Simple Stories. So super bright and vibrant. The colors just kind of really pop. Playing with the 12 by 12 stickers, pattern paper, and just kind of having a lot of fun kind of transitioning out of the murky like winter, right? Getting us into spring. So that would be what we'll do for the setup for April. And then the kit includes lots of fun goodies to put all of that together. So you have the one of my inserts, the lined. So you have your lined Traveler's Notebook insert. You have a bag of goodies. So you have a cotton ball, a little fun pre-tied pink bow, that little bunny paper clip that we looked at, 2 different kinds of washi, and then pink and white pom-pom trim. For the month of March, there is the Easter 12 by 12 cardstock sticker. And then you have 3 pieces of pattern paper to put together your slip covers for the month of March. And then we use some of these for slip covers, but also decorating our pockets. Cindy, where do I find all the cute paper clips? You'll always find the cute paper clips on my website, but I search high and low sourcing them. So from lots of different places. Then up for April, we have a 12 by 12 cardstock sticker again. That is Fresh Air. And then 3 Fresh Air papers. So we use this little guy for decorating the pockets. And then these 2 for, like this. These 2, there we go, for slip covering our inserts. So there we go. That is what, let's try that again. Contents of the March-April Traveler's Notebook Project Kit. And then you saw what I did with those. All right. Next up, let's take a look at, the latest / last release for Tim Holtz of the watercolor pencils. So prior to the last, month or so, he had 3 sets. You have set 1, which has 12 colors. You have set 2, which has another 12 colors. Paula, will I get the cat paper clips in again? Paula, I probably won't. That's a great question. Far more dog lovers than cat lovers. And when I bring the paper clips in, I need to order pretty large quantities. So I probably won't get those cat paper clips back in again, unfortunately. All right, so previously we had sets 1, 2, and 3. Your watercolor pencils are woodless, so there's no wood. Very, very, very highly pigmented. So that was set 1, 2, and 3, and those have been out for quite a while. Sets 1, 2, and 3, I will tell you, are on sale right now on my website. So if you want to start playing around with watercolor pencils or need to add, to part of your collection, sets 1, 2, and 3 are on sale. So recently he released sets 4, 5, and 6. So there are now 6 sets, 12 pencils per set, 72 pencils. He is done releasing any new colors in the Distress line. So pencils, inks, sprays, anything like that. So these last 3 sets are wrapping up all of the Distress colors. So now for every Distress ink there is now a coordinating watercolor pencil. So you can see on my website, and I've linked to it in the description box of the video, you have the what's new, so you'll see those there. You have sets 4, 5, and 6. So those are now wrapping up, like I said, the entire collection of all of the colors. Now, for me, I don't use watercolor pencils for watercoloring. I never add water to them. That's just not my thing. I don't do mixed media. I work primarily in Traveler's Notebooks, and so I generally don't want to add water to my Traveler's Notebook pages. Now, there are mixed media Traveler's Notebook inserts that I carry that if you wanted to kind of start working with water with your watercolor pencils, you could do that, but I would definitely recommend like a a mixed media insert. What I generally use them for is for kind of coordinating with my stamping. So this is one of the lists that we did this past Saturday on my YouTube channel during our List With Me Live creative listing session. So I first stamped with Distress Oxide inks, okay? I stamped with, I think we used Fossilized Amber, Tattered Rose, and Shabby Shutters. Then in this particular stamp, the hearts were open. And I wanted to color in the hearts, but I didn't want it to be like super obvious. And so I was able to pull in the coordinating color, or the coordinating, same color, but coordinating watercolor pencil. And then in that case, I just used it as like a pencil to go ahead and color in the little hearts in the word love. So I use the watercolor pencils as pencils. In some cases, I like to use these because they do coordinate exactly with the distress inks that I use. So there we go, sets 4, 5, and 6. You can see on the website under the What's New section. All righty, next up, let's go ahead and take a look at new products from 49 and Market. So we're going to start out with their teal, kind of their teal color swatch collection. So they, over the past couple of years, have done a number of different color swatches, collections with particular colors where almost everything in the collection is that same color or that same range of colors. So you could have a light teal, dark teal, what have you, in this example. What I'm going to start with first is this though. 49 and Market is starting to do pouches with their collections. Nick, if you're watching, don't you even say a word about another pouch that I have. Nick has a thing with, I like bags. I like bags to go in my bags, to go in my bags, to keep everything organized, right? So this is a really fun addition, I think, for 49 and Market to their, line of products. But it's not just a pouch. These are project bundles. So there's actually product in the pouch that comes with the pouch. So I want to say size-wise that is probably, let's look. Let us take a peek here. That is going to be about 12, more like, I want to say 12 and a half inches by about 9 inches, maybe 12 and a half by 9 and a half. So that is a nice sized pouch there. It's kind of a canvasy material, so a little bit, yeah, Nick. Well, that is a pouch to put inside of another pouch. Exactly. And you know what, Nick? If you're going to talk about pouches, you're in the wrong place, my friend, because everyone here totally gets the love for pouches. So you just go away. You go away, Nick. We don't need your 2 cents about our pouches, our bags and bags. I'll have a lot of support here for telling me that we like our bags and pouches. Because when you ask us to put something in our purse, then later you want it back quickly. Well, if we have the pouches and the bags, we know exactly where we put it. Okay? Okay. Enough from the peanut gallery there, dear. Okay, anyhow, a nice canvas, like thick canvas material. Silver zipper. What's really cool about the zipper though, it also has like this, look at this little charm that says, well, darn it. It says, look, little fort. Why am I having a hard time showing that? There we go. So look at that cute little 49 with that little kind of Tiffany blue behind it. Isn't that so pretty? That comes on a lobster clasp. So you could actually either leave it on there or you could take it off and put it on, anything that you wanted to. Inside the pouch, because the are there smaller pouches that fit into the bigger pouch? There are not, Nick, dear, but I will give a little hint. The next 49 and Market collection that's coming out is called Kaleidoscope. I will have that in March. There is like a tote bag. So it is bigger than this one. So guess what? This pouch will fit in that tote bag, Nick. So there you go. All right, but it's called a project bundle. So it has the little, canvas pouch, but then inside you have different little products inside of it. Now, you think I should make some? Yeah, okay, whatever. The inside is, it's kind of a, I don't know how to describe what that fabric is, but it's, you can maybe see it's like a little bit shiny. Not like the outside, not like a canvas, but kind of a little shiny inside. Okay, what is inside this pouch? You have teal ephemera stackers. So all of those different sized pieces of ephemera, there are 60 of those. You have teal acetate assortment. Maybe a backpack to carry it all in. And then a duffel. How about that? Then a rolling suitcase. Dork. The the teal acetate assortment. So an assortment of acetate pieces, leaves, flowers, and butterflies and more. So 74 of those also in the pouch. So all these things are in a pouch. Or get a small wagon. Yeah. Yes, Ms. L. All those things come in the pouch. So you get the pouch, and then I think that's why they call it a project bundle. It doesn't like tell you what project to make. It's just there's like this assortment of product that comes in the pouch. So project bundle. And then you have the Teal mini laser cut element. So we're actually take a look. This is kind of a new format for 49 and Market. They are mini. They're 6x8 sheets instead of these 6x12 sheets. So we will look at these a little bit closer when we look at the Wherever collection. But in that little pouch, you have the 4 sheets of your 6x8 elements. The laser cut are really awesome because they're super fine little intricate pieces. Again, we'll take a look at those. Kind of the same thing when we look at the Wherever. But because these guys are only, are they? Oh no, we're gonna look at all these in a minute because I have all those a la carte too. And then kind of this fun little assortment of that Tiffany blue again. Assortment of enamel dots. So all of those things come in the pouch too. Yeah, that's really fun. Ms. L said, I love the choices they made to include in the pouch. I agree too. And Joe, Disney fan, loves the colors. Yes. Okay, so that is the Teal. That is the Teal Essentials Project Bundle. Pouch, things inside. All right, now let's look at the a la carte products in that Teal Essentials collection. Let me just grab a little tray here. Hi, Louisa. Nice to see you. Starting out with the Teal acetate assortment. So 49 Market has been doing their little acetate assortments. Well, they're acetate for a while now, but they've kind of been limited to leaves. What I like about what they've done here, you'd have a good assortment. So you'll have some flowers, like look how pretty that is. And that's acetate. So it's printed on acetate. You have a kind of a little color swatch there. You have more flowers. You have 2 each. I think we saw there are 2 each. Yeah, 74 pieces total. So you have 2 each of, what would that be? 37? Yeah, 37 designs. Lots of florals. They're a little bit hard to see unless I bring them up like this because they kind of all sit on top of each other. So it looks like one big blob, but beautiful colors. When I work with their when I work with their acetate pieces, you can use glue dots to adhere them. You can use like a little tiny attacher stapler to adhere them. Some cases you may be even able to use like your tape runner, depending on where you are putting that. So like this guy, that's the back side. He's pretty solid, so I could put my tape runner behind that and I wouldn't even see it. In this case, I'd probably use a glue dot because you can kind of see my skin underneath that. So you want something that's a little bit more transparent. Hi, Shay. Nice to see you. Anyhow, lots and lots and lots of fun pieces. I think this one, I love this one. Look at that. Isn't that just so fun? So that is the Teal acetate assortment. Now I'm going to move to the Teal mini laser cut. So both of those products were also in that project bundle, which is kind of cool. Let's open up this guy. The mini laser cut element. So I like that they now have an option for a little bit smaller size. If you're not familiar with their laser cut elements, here you see there are 4. Well, that's 2, right? And then here we have 2. 2 more of those 6x8 sheets. So laser, what that means, they are super, super fine. They've been cut very fine. So let's just take a look at this little, I think, are these blue bonnets? Bluebells, blue bonnets? I don't know. Let me just punch this out. And when you punch out, you want to be pretty careful because they're so intricate. Look at that. That is what a laser cut will do for you. It's almost like the craziest, it's like fussy cutting on steroids, right? You could never do that. Well, you probably could, but you'd probably be ready to poke your eyes out as you were doing it. But so intricate, it's just beautiful. That's what a laser cut can do for you. Another list that we did on Saturday, let me see. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. I used the Moonlit Garden collection from also 49 and Market, but I used some of the laser cut elements. So like, look at that. Look how little fine and intricate those little laser cut pieces are. So sometimes it's just fun to work in something that's just a little bit more dainty like that into your projects. Okay, so that is what the mini laser cut elements look like. Put those off to the side again. And then, if teal's your thing, this is Ms. L. This is the Color Swatch Teal. Okay, so it's just Color Swatch Teal. So everything is pretty much, well, monotone, right? A little bit, just kind of varying shades of teal. So this is the 6x8 collection pack. 18 papers, 6 designs, 3 each of your 6 designs. You're welcome. Beautiful. Like, look at the that is just stunning. That just the vibrant colors there. So, so pretty. Your back sides or your B sides are going to be a little bit more neutral, right? Even I love that they do this. The packaging, right? Look at the back of that header card, or, you know, back of the packaging can even be used because they put stuff on there that we can use, which is so smart. All right, so we're going to see 3 each of 6 designs. There's the second one. Just so fun. And what's so fun about what Katie Petit is the designer that works with 49 and Market. She does a lot of mixed media if you follow her on social media. But her artwork looks like mixed media, right? Like that, it looks like she's put stuff down, put some gesso on top of it, does a little bit of ink spraying on top of it. For me, I love that type of design, but I love that I don't have to get my hands dirty, but it still looks like I'm doing mixed media. There's another. There's a little bit of sewing on there too. Another one. The 5th one, those beautiful butterflies. This is great for a list, right? Because you just write your little list right there. And then the last one. And then as we look at the B-sides, here are like all your super neutrals on the back. Hi, Dee. Nice to make it. Dee said, finally making a What's New live. And then I'm saying, nice to make it. Yes, nice to see you. Glad you made it. All right, so that is the 6x8 collection pack. A couple more things that we will take a look at in the teal, Color Swatch Teal. This is the ephemera pack, and they are calling these ephemera stackers. So what's kind of cool about ephemera stackers, what I take that to mean is they're all very layerable, right? So starting with the biggest pieces in this pack. Oh my heavens, look at these. Like, look at how big this piece is. This piece is 5.5, almost 5.5 by 8. So just the scale of this, it's great working into different projects, especially if you are layering. You have some layerable pieces that are different sizes, but starting out with those large ones and then getting a little bit smaller. There's a nice tall one. And then working our way down in size. Lots of great tickets. So if we're layering, like if we take this little piece here, and then maybe we pop this one on here like this, and maybe we're like, ooh, we like this guy. We can kind of slide this guy maybe right in there like that. And then we've got a couple more things in here to start adding a little bit more to our layer. But these are the stackers, right? That's why they call them stackers, because literally we can just be in here and kind of making our little stacks and our little layers, and off we go. Lots of awesome little labels in here too. I'll just keep kind of doing it over here so we don't have that, glare. But this guy has 60 pieces. And the packaging says text weight papers and cardstock. So text weight papers, cardstock, text weight. Like this, these pieces here, a little bit thinner. So different kind of varying widths. But most of what I'm feeling in here, most of what I feel is more the cardstock die cut as opposed to, oh, that one's so fun, as opposed to the like text weight paper, a little bit thinner. So that is the Teal ephemera stacker. And those things are just your great basics because you can work those. That color is so, just such a great color, especially when you get the mix of tan in there, that those can be used for so many different things and really creating your layers, because what we always look for when we're looking for pieces to layer, different sizes, different shapes, different scale, right? So that makes an easy layerable cluster if we have different sizes, different shapes, different scale, and then obviously the different color too. Okay, Teal ephemera stackers, and always like to point out their packaging. Look at that. So that is the packaging, but look at this. I can cut that out and totally use that, right? So they make, they really, I think, focus on making products that not only we can use like this, but also even the packaging. Sometimes I'll cut something like that off and then use it as a base for a list. All right, last thing in this little Teal, color swatch Teal, these are going to be your, like their traditional laser cut elements. So this is just a larger pack. All right, larger pack. I'm sure there are some different designs in here. These are the 4 sheets that are the 6 by 12.5. So taller, especially if you're doing like larger pages, maybe your 12 by 12s. It's nice to have your 12-inch long pieces there. Like, look at those. Look at this. This is, look at how intricately cut that piece is. That really looks like a piece of lace. And that's just something that you can't get. You cannot get that look with a die cut or a sticker, right? And then here, again, we go to scale. So things are just, you know, much larger in this pack than we see in that 6 by 8 pack. So great mix of die cuts. Well, not die cuts because they're laser cuts, but they'd be similar to die cuts. Whereas like your ephemera pieces that we just saw, those are, you're gonna see kind of more icons in the laser cuts, and the ephemera pieces a little bit more, maybe like your base layers and things like that. Okay, so that's Teal color swatch. All right, this one I'm very excited for, and I have not looked at, I haven't looked at any of this product yet. It is all unopened, so you're seeing it now. Well, other than when I ordered it, right, when I saw it online, so I knew what I was looking at, but online is just different, so different. That's why I think it's fun to do the What's New Wednesdays, so you guys can get a better feel for all the products, because we're all like that, right? Sometimes if you're going, if you're going clothes shopping, it's much easier to see what something looks like in person than on the internet, right? Okay, here is another one of the project bundles, right? So pouch plus lots of fun products inside. This will be same size as the other one, so it looked like it was about, what, 12.5 or almost 13 by 9, so a nice size. That canvas material. We also see another one of those fun little charms here on a lobster clasp. So this one is kind of a, I don't know, kind of like a tannish mushroom color. All right. And in this project bundle, you have, let me cut that. They did something I think really smart. They have included, or see that, you know, when you buy clothes and sometimes the clothes have that little price tag on them and it's held by that little plastic T thing. Well, there's a plastic T thing right there so that you can't get in the pouch until you cut it, which is nice. So if you're like retail, then you know that everything that's in the pouch is supposed to be there. You're not missing things. Okay, so what is in this pouch? We're going to see pretty much the same thing that we saw in the color swatch Teal, but different. We have the mini laser cuts. So we'll look at all of these when we look at all the product. You have the ephemera bits. You have the acetate assortment. And then again, you have 3 different sizes of those enamel dots, okay? So those are the things that come in that project bundle. All right, and I just love that kind of map pattern. So pretty. And then love the colors there too. Okay, so all of the goodies. Now what you're going to see in all of the goodies here for the Wherever collection, we're going to look at all the a la carte pieces, and then also a big bundle. So if you are new to me or new to my website, laelbymail.com, with 49 in Market and with Simple Stories, I do something called a big bundle. With the big bundle, I have pretty much everything in a collection, but you can always see on the website what is included in the big bundle. And it's all bundled together, so you buy the big bundle, and because you're buying all of it, it's marked down 15%. So if you find a collection that you like, it really does make a lot of sense to do that big bundle. But we'll look at everything a la carte first, and then we are going to look at the big bundle. Because not everything available in the big bundle, not everything I carry a la carte. Okay, let's start out with the Wishing Bubbles and Bubbles. There are 99 pieces here. These are kind of similar to enamel dots, but they're epoxy coated stickers. So what's different than a traditional enamel dot is you see pattern here, you see words here. So there are stickers that have been coated with an epoxy. 99 pieces in here. You get a lot of pieces in there. All those little tiny, like enamel dots, cars, airplanes, the globe, some words, bunch of different hearts, and then even some little hot air balloons there. So 99 pieces in that pack. And those are very reasonable. So you get a lot of pieces for what they cost. Okay, next up, there are two different packages of chipboard. You have chipboard words, and then you have chipboard bits. So kind of more like your icons. Hi, Wanda. Yes, James, that's a very cool pouch. I agree. So your chipboard words, you have 57 pieces here. Now, the 49 in Market chipboard is not super thick. And I bring that up because I know sometimes we don't want thick. Sometimes we want something a little bit more sturdy. We want something that has a little bit of a dimension, but we don't want too much because then it's too much bulk. So I think it's it is a nice balance in that it's not too thick, but it's still chipboard. If you want to add more weight to it, you could put like foam stickers or foam squares behind it, and then it would give it a little bit more lift. But in your chipboard words, you're going to have a mixture of these kind of little word strips, words and phrase strips, and then you will have your larger like handwritten words, destination, paradise, passport. What's really nice with the Wherever collection, I think the colors are super neutral. They're kind of in your greens and blues and then brown color palette. So you can really work these into a lot of different types of travel, right? Whether you're going beach or city or, nature or whatever it may be. You have lots of different color variations that will work with a lot of different photos or a lot of different product. Now, obviously, it'll work with the paper and things that we'll see in the collection, but I like it that it's so versatile that way. You could mix and match with other products as well. So you have lots of those words, those little kind of handwritten words, and then going back to our little word strips. And then you kind of have these little arrow words, which I think are fun. Explore, lost, fly. So you have a number of those. So lots of pieces there. We are actually looking at 57 pieces. Look at that packaging. Isn't that cool? I have a feeling we'll probably see a paper like that. I love that so much. Very cool. All right, 57 pieces in the chipboard words. Okay, so now let's take a look at the chipboard bits. So these are going to be more our icons. Chipboard bits in the Wherever collection, 67 pieces. So again, nice assortment, a good quantity. So there's a quick look at kind of the assortment. You, on my website, will always be able to see this kind of photo in addition to this photo or image. They're not really photos, they're JPEGs. So you can get a kind of a closer look at some of the pieces if you want to get a closer look at some of the pieces. But as we look at this pack, lots of goodness there. And again, look at packaging. We can use our packaging because there's a great pattern on there. Suitcases, clocks, another suitcase, photo camera, little old-fashioned car, globe, more suitcases. So your traditional, some of your traditional icons that you would expect to see in a travel collection. These are sure cute. Look at those. Kind of those little signs. That's a little, oh, furniture warehouse sign, a little stable sign. Ooh, that's kind of a fun little steering wheel, railroad crossing. These are kind of cool. These long skinny tags. Those are chipboard too. Very cool. Those would be fun in a pocket. Maybe add a little twine to the top of the tags and have those in your little pocket. Oh, look at, you could even do something like this. Something like that would even be fun, wouldn't it? Kind of layered. Let's go see the world. Of course, an airplane. But lots of pieces there. Ooh, these hearts are cute. Look at these. There's a little map kind of on those little hearts. So lots of great pieces, just overall generic, fun little travel. 49 Market last summer did a kind of a summer beachy type, it could be travel collection, I guess, if you don't live in that kind of place, because I don't live in that kind of place where there's lots of palm trees and beautiful sunsets and things, but that was kind of another fun travel collection if you're looking for more of like a beachy. Okay, on the right we have the chipboard words, and on the left we have the chipboard bits. Okay, there we go, there we go. Oh, I'm running out of little trays here. Let me move that over there. Alrighty, next up we have the chipboard frames. So the chipboard frames, there are 18. These are adhesive backed, okay, adhesive backed. So not all chipboard is adhesive backed. Those that we looked at, the words and the bits or the icons, not adhesive backed. So you need to use your adhesive, right? But these little frames, this is something new to 49 Market. Ooh, goodness, look at that. That's beautiful. The chipboard frames, adhesive backed. So look at, like a big sticker. The frames, there is a frame, kind of that outer, like that. And then there's another frame, and then there's another frame, and then there's the center. So this one piece right here has 1, 2, 3 frames within it and that little centerpiece. So even though they're saying there are 16 chipboard frames, there's really a lot more than that, because look at, again, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and then you have the center. So if every one of those frames has 2 or 3 in this one too, you're actually looking at probably like 48 really chipboard frames when you separate, at least 48 when you're separating each of those pieces, if that makes sense. Different, obviously they can go different orientations with this, having the A through D across. This would be a landscape orientation, right? So I could use a landscape photo with that. But what's fun about this piece, when I take these off, this piece right here now becomes, that's kind of like a little Polaroid frame that could be a portrait orientation. So I see lots of opportunity to have a lot of fun with those. What I like about these, just as we talked about the other chipboard that we looked at a few minutes ago with 49 Market, it's thin, it's pretty thin chipboard. So you wouldn't necessarily have to be worried about using something like this in your traveler's notebook, for example, because it is a little bit of a thinner nature. Oh my goodness, look at this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 frames there. I don't know how they're counting these. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they say 16 pieces. So we know if we, anyhow, there's loads of frames in there when you start taking them apart. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What's interesting, so this is how, I guess if we look at the back, that's how they're defining the frames. A few added extra pieces as a bonus. So they're defining the frames just as the brown pieces. But look at, those are all, those pieces in between, those are totally frames too. So you're getting more than 16 there. It's just the brown ones are 16. Okay. Next up, we'll look at the ephemera bits. So these are going to be some of the like travel, not the icons, but more kind of your layerable pieces like we saw when we were looking. Oh, no, a little bit of a mix, a little tiny bit of a mix. 121 of these. So let's take all these guys out. Again, look at the packaging. Don't throw the packaging away because you should totally be using like that piece right there. Absolutely, don't throw that away. Add it to your stash. And then one day you'll be like, what the heck was I gonna do with that? I should do something with that. All right, some tabs, little labels, whoopsie, some signs, more little labels, more tabs. These are quite interesting. Like, look at that. That's fun. That's a fun little frame. You could put a photo there and do journaling there, or put a little bit, you know, maybe another photo there. And you could use that either landscape or portrait. And then I love that they take advantage of the space in the die to put something else in there, right? So there's our little seek word. Okay. They've done something a little bit different with this collection. They have combined the pockets and envelopes into the bits. So previously, in their previous collections, these little things were part of an entirely different product. But now I like that they are combining them together because now you get a little bit of everything in the pack. So these little guys, these envelopes, they are scored right there. So I could score all those pieces and then put my adhesive along those scored things. There it goes down on a project. And then I have this little envelope that I could tuck something in. Like, I don't know, maybe a list or something, right? So you have a couple of those in that blue. Then you have a couple smaller size in that beautiful green. I love that green. I'm really into green these days. Let's see what that is. That's cute. Vacation land accommodations. Oh, I'm loving some of this artwork. Oh, Ireland. I'll for sure use that for something because we were there in May. Beautiful artwork. All these like old-fashioned, obviously reproductions, but reproductions of old-fashioned ephemera. There's a little Eiffel Tower. Ticket to Ride, but so many pieces in here, right? 121 pieces. So lots of different things. Here we're seeing, like we saw these in the chipboard words. So you have a few in the die cut pack as well. A few of those kind of script words. And then you have some of the tickets. Love the tickets. And then some labels. Such a broad assortment of product in this bits package. So all of your great die cuts. And look at the scale. Look how large we're starting to get. Great for layering. So that's probably a 4 by, I'm gonna say it's probably a 4 by 5.5, just to give you an idea of the scale and sizes of those pieces, those larger pieces in there. Love that glow. Okay, so those are the Wherever ephemera bits. Now let's take a look at the mini laser cut elements. Mini laser cut elements. You know what? I don't think this collection has the regular laser cut elements. So I think this one is just has the minis. So with the minis, 4 6x8 sheets, and again, your laser cut elements are going to give you a really unique look that we don't often see in our industry. And that unique look is that there is no white border around the pieces because they're laser cut. Generally with stickers and with die cuts, you're going to see a white border around the outside because that's how the die works. But these are cut with the laser so they can get much more intricate, which is just so pretty. So you're gonna have some florals here and then all kinds of travel icons, cars, old-fashioned cars, luggage tags, stamps, a little bit of nature over here on this side. Oh, that's a cool, look at that train track. Oh my goodness, look at that. And then, okay, it gets super thin right up into there. Suitcases, airplanes, even these bows, they look like they're made out of leather cord. So a lot of realistic looking elements to add to your projects with some of those pieces. So those are the mini laser cut pieces, specially sized or sized especially well for us for working in smaller things like our traveler's notebooks. The acetate assortment. With this Wherever collection, 49 and Market has made a move to combining they're acetate pieces. So prior to this collection, you would see a package with just the film strips. And then you might see a package with some different icons and things like that. So what they've done here, which I think is really smart, they have kind of combined a bunch of different things together into that acetate assortment. So 45 pieces here. With that acetate assortment, we're going to be looking at a teeny tray, a little teeny tray. We're looking at film strips. We are looking at, oh my goodness, look at that globe. How cool is that? So a little bit, it's kind of semi-transparent, right? Your film strips are fun because you can add your little photos in between each of those spaces on the film strip. And you can make small photos with any printer, but if you want to do it easy and you have the Epson PictureMate, go watch that video that I did, how to use the Epson Creative Print app, because that will show you how to make your little photos to put in those little photo frames. In fact, I even show you an example at the end of a list with that. So some of those photo frames have the open holes, and that's just kind of like an undeveloped strip of film, varying sizes and lengths. Then you also have the frames. So these are cool. These would be great little acetate frames to add to the top of a photo, right? Like look at just that little piece, just gives it a nice little decorative element to your photo. And you have that in two sizes, the large and then the small, and those are just nested. You have that in the yellow, kind of that green color, and then in the blue. Look at that. Super faint. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. They are like old wooden, like weight wash doors. I don't know if you'll be able to see that very well, but just because of the light and the glare, but that's kind of a fun one. Some nature. Oh, look at, then we're seeing some of that same artwork that we saw in the die cuts or in the bits in the acetate piece as well. So that's very cool. Look at that one. Like a little, oh my goodness, look at little child staring up at the big giant wheels of the like steam engine, I think. All right, let me just put some more of these out so you can quickly take a look at those so they're not all stacked on top of each other. Those maps, very cool, going different orientations. Stop sign, Eiffel Tower postcard again. My favorite thing to do is to go where I've never been. That's a great one. I hope the days come, let's see, I hope the days come easy and the moments pass slowly and each road leads you to where you want to go. Beautiful, beautiful. A couple butterflies, some stamps. All right, so that is the acetate assortment, 45 pieces. And some of those, like that one, look at that one's probably about, I don't know, I'm gonna say maybe 10 inches tall. Well, why don't we just check? Let's see how good I am. Oh, 9.5. 9.5, close. But those larger ones are awesome if you're working in like an 8.5 by 11 or a 12 by 12. But if you're working in something smaller, like a 6 by 8 mini book, or if you're working in a traveler's notebook, then you just chop off the excess. Again, that beautiful, beautiful packaging. All right, so we've seen all that beautiful packaging. I think now we're going to see all of that beautiful artwork in the paper pack. Karen said I might have to plan another vacation, right? That's like buying an outfit to match the scrapbook paper. And don't kid yourself, many of us have done that over the years. But absolutely, you can plan a vacation because of the scrapbook paper, right? You absolutely have permission to do that. All right, so paper pack. This paper pack has 24 sheets also, like we saw the last one, but it has 2 each of 12 double-sided pattern papers. Packaging again on the back side, so make sure to use that. This paper, I can't even, this is the coolest thing, I think. Like that road view, and then you have your little layering of die cuts up there, your little gesso that's come into the art. I mean, it's just, but it's all in, you know, we don't have to have all the product to do the mixed media unless we want, unless we like that. But for somebody like me that gets so intimidated with mixed media, I can totally have the look because Katie did it. She designed it for us. Beautiful map on the back. So we have 2 each our 12 different patterns. That really cool, like old hotel. That kind of looks, no, okay, I was gonna say it kind of looks like the, Trisha, help me, the Davenport in downtown Tacoma, but it's too long. It would have to be like that tall, that skinny and tall. Beauty. Ooh, that's cool. So just kind of a great background, right? Great background. Part of the globe. Again, that, just the vibrant color in that like quarter circle in that corner. So beautiful. Some little cars. Little airplanes. A landscape design. Ooh, there's another landscape, right? Instead of portrait, landscape. Horizontal. Something a little bit more neutral again. Another landscape. And then that's the back side. All right, so let's just take a quick look at the back so you can get a feel for all of kind of the more like neutral patterns on the B sides. So I think it's a beautiful collection. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful travel collection. And then a lot of these B sides you could use for really anything. That green is a good one. Brown, and then that map. So that is the paper pack or collection pack, the 6x8 collection pack. All right, 2 more things to look at, and then I'll pull out the big bundle and I will just show you the pieces that are in the big bundle that are not kind of the a la carte that we've already taken a look at. Pulling out the washi stickers and the washi tape. Let's do that maybe right here. So washi stickers, well, washi tape stickers. If you're not familiar with the washi tape stickers, oh, look at this too. They even changed this format. Okay, so we're all gonna learn this together. We are going to learn this together because they've changed the format. I haven't opened it until now. They have changed, not really. They've just changed the size. So washi tape stickers are pretty cool in that. Let me just get this going here. I want to get that underneath sheet pulled. Okay, next time I'll get it started early. I'll open it first. Hang on. It's just that adhesive that holds that little first part down. All right, there we go. Okay, here we are. Washi tape sticker. This is a 1 continuous roll. The pattern is going to repeat at about every 13 inches. So you'll see right here to the right of this balloon would be where the pattern starts. And then it would end with that balloon. Okay, so about 13 inches, and then it's going to repeat on that roll. What's really cool about I'm just going to cut this part off because this part is what was like kind of sticking to the roll. What is really cool about a washi tape sticker is that these are all individual stickers. And I think the easiest way to use them is to pull apart this kind of pull away this opaque looking background. And then that leaves you with the sticker. Okay, but the sticker is kind of like a washi sticker. So when you think of washi and how washi is a little bit translucent, these stickers are a little bit translucent. So see how I can just pull all of that kind of backing off? And then if I have my little car, I pull my little car off, and when I put my car down, I'm gonna put it in that place so you can see it. You can see how it's a little bit translucent or transparent. So you can see that line that is on the paper. So you can kind of see a little bit below that. So very cool. And you end up with That is 3 meters long, so about a yard, right? You end up with about a yard, 36 feet of stickers. Now, if you have friends that you like to craft with, you could have one of you buy this, and then you just come in and everyone gets like the 13 inches of pattern, right? So very fun. I think those are, they kind of remind me a little bit of rub-ons. Just a little bit of rub-ons, and what I mean by that is you don't end up with, in some cases, kind of that background. In this little leaf, you do have a background, but nice translucent, super thin. I just want to get this little guy off because I want to see what he looks like. This beautiful leaf. And then we'll take a look at, oh, come on. Of course, I decide to pick one of the hardest ones to get off. I mean, not hard to get off, but it's just got lots of little pieces to it, right? So we have to be gentle. We have to be gentle. There we go. That's just so pretty. So those are your washi stickers. Don't mind that little part there. Okay. Last thing that we'll look at in the a la carte part of the Wherever collection is the postage stamp washi tape. And I always love the postage stamp washi tape in their collections, but I think it is especially pertinent or relevant in this Wherever Travel collection because they're stamps, right? But it's washi. So open this up. And it is perforated between each of the designs. So let me find where this little guy starts. Oh, come on. Here we go. All right, so this little guy is starting here. I can use this as a continuous strip if I wanted. Look at all of that fun goodness. So let's see. We end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 before it repeats again. So I can use it as a strip. Or I can come in and tear it and then it's perforated like a fun little stamp. So I will take all of these and just kind of lay them down on this paper. And then I will bring it up to the camera so you can see. Couple are, well, let's see. One is going to be a landscape orientation, and that would be that first one right there that says explore more. And then the rest are a vertical orientation. So again, I have just left all of those connected, but this guy, I just, tore it apart. It's perforated, so it tears easily. Well, it tears easily where you want it to tear, right? And it has a little kind of perforated edges, just like a little stamp. Okay. So that wraps up the a la carte portion of what I carry on the website for the Wherever collection. Now let's take a look at the big bundle, just so you can see what else is in the big bundle that you didn't see here. All right, that washi tape postage stamp is part of the big bundle. The washi tape stickers that we looked at, part of the big bundle. The chipboard words, the chipboard bits, the bubbles and baubles, so like the epoxy or enamel dots, the chipboard frames, the Wherever ephemera bits, the collection pack, the 6x8 collection pack, the mini laser cut elements, and the Wherever acetate. So all of those things I showed you, all of those things are available a la carte. But then on top of that, the big bundle also includes the 12x12 collection pack and the 12x12 solids collection pack. So let's take a quick look at those. I don't sell these a la carte. I just bring these in for the big bundle. If you are ever interested in 12x12 collections, collection packs, like I said, I don't normally bring those in, but if that's something that you're interested in, you can just shoot me an email and then it's something that I can easily bring in. I just don't typically carry 12x12s outside of a big bundle because I don't use them. And so if I don't use them, in a lot of cases, people aren't purchasing them because they're kind of doing what I am. We may be working in a smaller format or something like that. Okay, 12 by 12 collection pack includes 10 double-sided papers, one of each design. You always, again, that's the packaging, but on the back side, you also have a pattern. But look at, even these sizes, you could totally cut those pieces apart on the front here and use those smaller sizes for your projects. This, I think, is my favorite thing of the whole collection. I am so enamored with this. I can't even stand it. You know what's funny? Okay, maybe this is why. Let me look at some. I'm going to pull something out and show you. This is what it reminds me of. Probably why I'm liking it. This. Look it. This is, oh my gosh, a piece of pattern paper that I've had in my stash forever. I want to say maybe one canoe too, but this was a project that I did, oh my gosh, in the last maybe 2 months, 2 months, I think 2 months. This is one of the projects that I shared in my Document Your Travels e-course. This is something that I put together after our trip and all the photos, but it was a postcard mini book. So lots of different postcards in here, but I think, look at, probably why I'm so enamored with this, because it reminds me a lot of kind of that road as you're traveling. And anyhow, Karen, yes, Karen, just shoot me an email and let me know what you're looking for, and I'm sure I can help you out. But love that pattern, backside, that beautiful kind of blue ticket. So what we're looking at here, just the larger versions of what we saw in the 6x8. So don't be sad if you don't normally do 12 by 12 projects, because all of these patterns we also saw in the 6x8 paper pack. This one too, I just love so much. I don't know, it's this. It's that little cluster there and the graphic part of it, and then the beautiful color, and yes, there's that little globe, little map, another little map, airplanes and cars. So we'll look at the back sides. Kind of a little bit more neutral, but still some pattern to them, right? Still some nice pattern. And then you'll see the super neutral, kind of your basic backgrounds. I love that one too. You'll see kind of the basic backgrounds in that solids collection pack here in a minute. All right, so there we go. That is the 12 by 12 collection pack. That is part of the big bundle. Okay, again, I don't bring that in. I don't bring that in a la carte, but I can always get something for you if you are looking for something 12 by 12. Paula, will I do a class using this 49 and Market Wherever collection? I am not planning on using this travel collection for a class this year. There are 2 other travel collections coming out from 2 different manufacturers coming out later this year. I will be doing a traveler's notebook project kit with one, and I will be doing a 6x8 mini book with the other. And I think those are slated for April. If you go to the website, my website, laelbymail.com, and click on Coming Soon, it will tell you what projects are coming up. I don't think yet I have listed what collections, but I can add that. I think they're public now, so a lot of times I won't add which collection I'm using if it's not necessarily public yet. All right, the 12 by 12 solids, 10 sheets of that same really heavyweight cardstock that 49 and Market is known for. But these are going to be your great basics. Like if you like to go with something pretty simple as a background and then start layering with your die cuts and your frames and things like that, those are going to be just your great basic coordinating colors. Now, they're not completely basic because you can see they kind of have a little bit of texture in the pattern itself, right? The paper isn't textured, but the artwork makes it look like it's textured. And then as we turn the other sides, you have a little bit, kind of have super saturated on the fronts, and then on the backs they're a little bit toned down, right? So you kind of have the best of both worlds. Let's look at this. This will give a really good example. Super saturated, and then a little bit lighter, not as full of pigment. Okay, friends, so that is everything that I have to share today. That is, well, we're wrapping up there with the Wherever collection. So I am going to turn on the overhead light. I am going to turn off the studio lights. I will rotate the camera and then we will say our little goodbyes. All of the product that I've shared today is currently in stock and shipping now. We will not be doing a What's New Wednesday next week because I will not be in town. But I'm very happy to say now, for the first time, now when I travel, things don't come to a screeching halt because Lily and Denise, the dynamic duo, are now doing all the processing of orders. So they are processing, they are printing all the orders, they're processing, they're picking, they're packing, they're shipping, they're doing it all, which is awesome because that means that when I leave and travel, things don't come to a screeching halt. So right now, pretty much orders are shipping either the next day, sometimes even the same day, because they're that good. They're just a great team. So anyhow, yeah, I know, Ms. L. Yay for the dynamic duo, 100%. Yeah, well, that is one of the reasons why I was able to spend 10 hours over the last couple of days putting together that how to use the Epson Creative Print app video, because they're doing all those things that I used to do. Otherwise, it never would have happened. It's been on my list literally probably for about 3 years to do that. And it's just, time never opened up. So time is opening up for me to do lots of other things that I'm very excited about doing. Okay, friends, yeah, that's it. That is our What's New Wednesday, but on a Tuesday this week. If you have any questions, either leave a comment on the video when it's over, or you can go to the website, layallbymail.com, and click Contact Us. You'll find everything that I showed under the What's New on the website. So when you go to layallbymail.com, just click on the little blue bar at the top, and that will take you to everything that's new. Just checking out the chat really quick. I think I grabbed everything. If I missed anything, again, reach out and I'll be happy to answer any questions you have. All right, friends, happy Galentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day, happy cat-intine, dog-intine, I don't know, friend-intine, whatever, whatever Valentine's Day is for you. And if it's just for you, and take a bubble bath and enjoy yourself, have a piece of chocolate, whatever it is. We will be listing this Saturday, which is Saturday, February 17th. We don't leave until Sunday, so we will be listing Friday. We will be listing Saturday. I was going to say September. We will be listing Saturday, February 17th. We will not be listing the 24th of February because I'll be out of town. And then right now we're looking at, I think, 4 of the 5 weekends in March to list. So if you like to list with us, join us this Saturday. If not, then I hope to see you around on the interwebs here or on another What's New Wednesday. Thanks for watching, friends. Bye-bye.